Hello APCS students. This is Mr. Ferrante. I wanted to explain how to upload your .java file to the submission form and where to find it on your computer. So once you've written the lab, you'll have something like this in BlueJ. So here I have my project for all my first semester work. And I've been putting my class examples here and so on for you. You might have a draw house here. But I have down here in the corner, I have my driver for Easter, which is this one here. And I also have my Easter class. And they're named appropriately, period, whatever, last name, first name, and then Easter. And for driver, same thing, but then Easter driver at the end. So my files are named correctly. They're complete. My program works. And here's a demo of the program. Here's my driver file. Actually, this is the Easter class. So I have my attribute that stores the year. I have a constructor that accepts a parameter, and that parameter updates the attribute to whatever the person passes in. And finally, my calculate method does all the mathematics. And so this will compile fine, and it's correctly working code. And then secondly, I've got my driver file, which is right here. And this is where the main method is, because when you run a Java program, you're always starting with the main method. And so here, I'm creating an Easter object named Bob. I'm passing in the year 2003. And then finally, I'm asking the Easter object named Bob to run the calculate method, which does all the calculations and printing. So this also compiles fine. And if I go to run this, I'll right click the driver, run the main method. And for the year 2003, the values that are shown here match the web page exactly. And that's one thing before you submit, make sure your program actually works. So here, these values on the web page, they all match, at least these ones here, exactly what I have here. And so if anything's wrong, if you're missing A, B, or C, or a K or a P, you have some work to redo. So know that every value should match in the case that you put 2003. So double check your work before you submit. And if you need to resubmit, you still submit what you have, say what's wrong, and you'll have a chance to resubmit within a week. All right, so since I already have my files, let's find out how to upload them to the submission form. So in the submission form, to fill this out, which I'm going to do now, you'll put in all the standard information. So my name's Mr. Ferrante. Oh, that's funny. I'll edit that out. I think it just displayed my address, right? Oh no, it's just giving me my middle name. All right, it's autofill stuff. I'll say period 1, my email. Anyway, this is all required, so I don't really have a choice. There's that. How long did it take you? It took me 40 minutes. It was okay. It was not bad. So it was reasonably enjoyable. I thought it was mediums, not super hard. And then finally here, is this lab working? Say yes, or if you're still stuck, then say no and describe what's going wrong here. In my case, it's working perfectly, so there's that. Any other comments that you didn't put in your reflection? So just let me know what's going on there. This checkbox is to ensure that you know that you're supposed to name your class exactly something. And then finally, upload. So you can either click upload or drag files onto this. And here's how to find out. If you press upload, then, oh, very nice. Yeah, quick explanation of what you're seeing here. The teachers are going to do something fun for the yearbook, and you'll see these things pop up in the yearbook. Anyway, so here's how to find out where your Java file is stored on your computer. First, go back to BlueJ. So here's BlueJ. If you go to Project and then Open Project, BlueJ will just show you where your current project is being stored. So my current project is called Semester 1 Work, and according to this, it's stored on my desktop. So what I need to do to upload a file is go to my desktop, where my project is, go into the project and find the file named P1 Ferrante Eric Easter.java. So that's where I'm going to go. So here's my upload form. I will click on upload, if I can find it again. And then I'll go to desktop. I'll go to my BlueJ project, which was, I think it was semester 1 work. And in here are all the files that I've got in my project. And the one you want is, you want for sure the .java file. So I want period 1, last name, first name, Easter.java. That's the file to select. You have to make sure that you have the .java file, not the .class file. Because if you give me this Easter.class, that's compiled bytecode. I can't read that. So you need to make sure that you upload the .java file. So I'm going to select that, say open, and we're good to go. I can press send now, and then at the end you should see this message pop up. It says, thank you, your submission has been received. If you see this, that means the upload went well. If you don't see this, you should try again a few times. If it's not working, send me an email and email me your file instead, but this usually works just fine. All right, one more thing on files. If you're on a PC or even a Macintosh, you need to enable file extensions. So if I go to my desktop and I go back into my folder for semester 1 work, which is here, you might not be able to see the .class or .java part of the file name. Now that's because you don't have file extensions turned on. So on a PC, if you have Windows 10, it'll be somewhere different, but it's the same idea. For Windows 7, under Organize, and then Folder and Search Options, under the View tab, there is this checkbox. You do not want to hide here. If this is checked, hide extensions for known file types. If that's selected, then you'll see this. You won't see any of the .javas or anything. So you need to make sure that extensions are turned on. So go back to View and do not hide extensions for known file types. That's this one. And you'll need that the entire year. If you're on a Macintosh, I don't remember how to do it, but you can simply go to Google. Let's go there now. So here's Google, how to show file extensions on Mac or OS, whatever you want. I'll just put Mac. So go ahead and do the research, how to show file extensions on whatever system you're on, and you should get a step-by-step directions on how to display the .java or .class part so you can know exactly which file you need to select for the upload form. So that's it. If you have any questions, find Mr. McLeod or myself on email or on the Slack chat servers. Have a great day. Bye.